Why do we say bless you when someone sneezes? Ever sneezed and instantly heard, bless you? It's automatic, polite, almost invisible in our daily lives. But pause for a second. Why do we say it? Is it just good manners, a leftover from some old superstition, or part of a story stretching back thousands of years? What if this tiny phrase carried with it echoes of ancient fears, gods, plagues, and even the survival of entire communities? Today, we're going to uncover the sneeziest mystery of all: why humans around the world bless the sneeze. To find the answer, we travel back thousands of years, to a time when the sneeze wasn't just a sneeze. In ancient cultures, a sneeze could mean danger, luck, or even the loss of your soul. The ancient Greeks, for example, saw sneezes as signs from the gods. A sneeze could mark approval, disapproval, or even a message about destiny. In Homer's Odyssey, a character sneezes right after a prophecy is spoken, and the people take it as divine confirmation. Meanwhile, in other early societies, sneezing was terrifying. Some believed your soul could literally escape through your nose in that split second of vulnerability. And if your soul slipped away, evil spirits could sneak in. That's why words of blessing, charms, prayers, invocations, became shields. A sneeze wasn't just biology, it was a spiritual battle. In many places, sneezing was more than a bodily reaction. It was a message from forces beyond. The Babylonians recorded omens based on sneezes, interpreting them like dreams. The Zulus of southern Africa believed sneezing was a way for ancestral spirits to speak. And in India, sneezing before starting a journey was sometimes taken as a bad omen, unless countered with blessings. Every culture wrestled with the same question: what just happened to me? Did my spirit slip? Did a god just speak? Is the universe warning me? And across all these ancient worlds, one pattern emerged. People instinctively responded with words. Words to protect. Words to acknowledge. Words to bless. So the next time you sneeze and someone says, bless you, you're not just hearing manners. You're hearing echoes of thousands of years of human fear, faith, and meaning packed into one tiny phrase. As history moved forward, communities faced times of great uncertainty. Coughs, chills, and sneezes were everyday reminders of how fragile life could feel. And so, people turned to words, not just as sounds, but as shields. Saying, bless you, became more than a habit. It was comfort wrapped in a phrase, a way of reminding one another, you're not alone. In moments when health felt uncertain, language itself became medicine for the heart, small blessings carrying hope across generations. By the Middle Ages, sneezing had become more than just a curious body reflex. It was a matter of life and death. Imagine narrow cobblestone streets, crowded towns, and a mysterious sickness spreading through the air. People sneezed, coughed, and prayed, and those prayers carried a desperate weight. This was the time of the plague, and with it came a new urgency to say, God bless you. Over time, a simple phrase became something much bigger. When someone sneezed, the words God bless you weren't just superstition, they were a ritual of care, a way to acknowledge a moment of vulnerability with kindness. In villages, marketplaces, and city squares, blessings passed between neighbors like threads weaving a community closer together. A sneeze, once feared or misunderstood, was transformed into a chance for compassion, a shared reminder that even the smallest gestures can bring comfort. Blessings became a way to push back the fear. Every sneeze could be a warning. Was this the plague? Was it your last breath? In an age with little medical knowledge, words were medicine, prayers were protection, and bless you was as powerful as a cure. The Middle Ages didn't just give us the blessing, it gave us new layers of superstition. Some believed sneezing meant your soul escaped for a moment. Others feared it was the devil trying to enter your body. A quick blessing sealed the soul, slammed the door on evil, and brought comfort in uncertain times. The sneeze became a battleground between body, spirit, and fate. So, what's actually happening when you sneeze? Turns out, sneezing is your body's built-in defense system. When dust, pollen, or even a stray pepper flake irritates your nose, your brain orders a massive air blast to clear it out. That's your sneeze, one of the fastest reflexes in the human body, shooting out droplets at nearly 100 miles per hour. Yep, your sneeze is basically a biological superpower. Of course, not everyone says bless you. Around the world, sneezes sparked different traditions. In Germany, they say Gesundheit, which means health. In Spanish, salud, also health. In Arabic-speaking cultures, people respond with Yarhamuk Allah, may God have mercy on you. Across Asia, some cultures don't say anything at all. The sneeze itself is just part of daily life. What unites all these customs is simple: concern for the sneezer's well-being. As science grew, people stopped believing sneezes were a sign of your soul escaping or the devil sneaking in. But the blessing stuck around, not for fear, but for courtesy. Today, when you say bless you or Gesundheit, you're really saying, I noticed you. I care that you're okay. It's not a spell anymore, it's good manners. Here's the twist. Science says sneezing is natural and nothing to worry about most of the time. But socially, saying nothing feels awkward. Imagine someone sneezes loudly in a quiet office and no one responds. Awkward silence. That's why the tradition stays alive. Not because of fear, but because it makes the sneezer feel acknowledged. Bless you is now a tiny act of human connection. So the next time someone sneezes and you say, bless you, remember, you're part of a tradition that started with ancient fears, grew through plagues, and survived into the age of science. A sneeze isn't just a sneeze, it's a spark of history, a flash of culture, and a chance for kindness. Okay, quick-fire round. The sneezing questions you never knew you wanted answered. Why do some people sneeze in sunlight? That's the photic sneeze reflex. About 1 in 4 people sneeze when sudden light hits their eyes. Scientists think it's a wiring quirk between the optic nerve and sneeze reflex. Why do sneezes come in 2s or 3s? Because sometimes one blast isn't enough to clear the irritant. It's like your nose hitting send multiple times. Can you sneeze in your sleep? Nope. Your brain shuts down the sneeze reflex while you're in deep sleep, so sweet dreams are sneeze-free. Fun fact, sneezing has world records too. The longest sneezing fit lasted 978 days. Imagine sneezing for almost 3 years straight. And the loudest recorded sneeze? A thunderous 176 decibels. That's louder than a jet engine. Bless them indeed. Here's some sneeze lore you may not have heard. In Japan, there's a superstition that if you sneeze, someone is talking about you. In Turkey, people once believed a sneeze meant you were about to receive good news. And in some African traditions, sneezes were seen as spiritual messages, like whispers from ancestors. In the 21st century, some argue we don't really need to say anything anymore. After all, sneezing is just biology. But here's the thing. Humans thrive on rituals, even small ones. Saying bless you isn't about superstition now. It's about connection. And until we invent a better phrase, the sneeze blessing ritual is here to stay. So the next time someone sneezes and you say, bless you, you're echoing thousands of years of human history, from ancient fears to plagues, from cultural traditions to modern courtesy. Not bad for a 2-word phrase. And if you loved this sneeze-sized deep dive, join me on the next curiosity trip. Don't forget to subscribe, drop a comment with your country's sneeze tradition, and hey, if you just sneezed during this video, bless you.